Hello everyone, Huey back for another episode of Space Engineers in our crashed red ship on the moon with pirates episode. World. And in this episode, we will be continuing to finish off our ship. Now, in the last one, I decided to not bore you with my mining for ice. So, I've gone and done that, done a real grind doing that. And I've gone and grabbed some components to finish off the critical parts of the ship. So as you can see, if we hop in, we now have full hydrogen tanks. So, and with the 2 oxygen generators, it should be more than adequate to fill that up nice and reasonably quickly anyway. So I've gone ahead and grabbed the components that we need to whack on some gyroscopes, because we'll be needing those to be able to maneuver the ship over to a connector that we will have to build on the base somewhere, probably on top of this conveyor junction here, so we can recharge our ship. And just having a look, where is the sun? The sun is over there. That's not ideal, because I would have hoped to have some solar power to recharge these batteries, but it is what it is. And hopefully, once we get this ship flight capable at least, we can fly up to the asteroid cluster that we checked out before, and hopefully find some uranium without running into too many pirates. So the first thing we're going to need to do is put on a couple of gyroscopes. Now, I don't think I need to be building any more ore detectors. So if we type in, we don't need to type in gyro, because there it is. So I'm still on the purple, thankfully, of this lovely purple ship. So 4 gyroscopes should be adequate for a ship like this, since we won't be it isn't a mining ship, so we shouldn't need too many gyroscopes. Just double checking, can I fit any more though? Nah, probably not worth it anyway. So 4 gyroscopes will do us. And we'll probably need some construction components, some more large steel tubes, computers. While we're here, we've still got to finish these small reactors. We don't want to burn ourselves on those thrusters there, because they hurt. Anyway, oh yes, and I did have to build another connector. So I just want to make sure we've got plenty of clearance. We should? Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll throw one on top. Since this will be a temporary one, I'm fine with it being purple. Let's flip it around this way. Oh, and we need steel plates. Gosh darn it. Don't need these though. So let's chuck some materials into that. We'll need these, and we'll need these. So we'll throw the computers in. So we need computers for all this stuff. Yep. And I think, yep, all we'll need after that is construction components. Yep, that's all we need. Whoop, hello. So we can get those from the large iron thrusters over on the big red ship. So that one's been blown off, so we can't use that one. We can start grinding down this one though. So there's the small reactor done. It's one gyroscope, two gyroscopes, and we need more construction components, but that's okay. Let's throw what we've got here into our container and head back over. And there was another, there was one more. Yep, there it is. Start grinding you down as well. Ah, we need to be over here. There we go. So now it should be able to maneuver. You know what? I might actually, while we're here, start planning out how I'm going to put my seating. Because I do want a couple of extra seats on this thing because it is a transport ship. Unfortunately, they will be riding outside of the ship, but it's better than having no ride at all, am I right? So, let's go to seat. And with that, maybe with some luck. Oh, okay. So if we put one there, and then we can put one right behind the Gatling turret. So we'll be able to have two seats. Very good. We will need more construction components though. Yeah, we can kind of encase them in a little bit, so they're a little bit protected. So yeah, I think that'll work out well. So there's one, and we are going to need some more construction components for that, but it is functional even without those. So it's a 3-person transport. And let's have a quick look around, see if we can rat some more construction components. We can, but we're going to have to grind down. Ah, here we go. Perfect. How many have you got? 16. I kind of need more than that, but... Oh, wait a second. Haha. That will give us more than enough. You're done. There we go. So, a couple of things we could do. Could wait till the sun comes up, and I can start working on the armor. And the other thing I need to do actually is put some lights on this thing. Actually, yeah. Come to think of it, I don't have spotlights selected. The lights will use a bit of power, so I might be better waiting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to connect this thing. So I've gone ahead and adjusted the strength setting on this. Oh yes, I did need construction components for you, didn't I? Yeah, good thing I remembered that. Well, now I know where to get some more. Oops. rat those off the lights. So we'll go and find as many lights as we can. I think there was some inside, wasn't there? No. Ah, yes. Perfect. Any more?
Energy low.
Doesn't look like it, but I need to go back and get some energy. Oh, hello. It's another large iron thruster. Well, that's all we needed. So while we're here, we'll get some energy. I could hop in the cockpit of my new ship, but whatever. There we go. So what we want to do is make sure we turn down our strength. So F. No, control panel, thank you. Come on. Alright. So turn that up to the minimum, which is 3.3. Oh, come on. Come on. Then we use the arrow keys. Turn it down to 0.0364. Which makes them incredibly weak. But at least they're not rattling around on the thing when the magnetic thing starts to come into play. Okay, so we should be able to hook it up, and I'm hoping it'll take power from the batteries rather than the uranium. And to make sure that it doesn't, I'm going to take the uranium out. I'm going to steal this. There we go. So now it's going to drain the batteries, which should give us... I'm just going to double check in how... 24 days. So that's fine. I mean, it's not an issue at all. So now we should be ready to test this for at least a short distance. Until we can connect it up on the connector there. Now, just a couple of things I've noticed. Splitsy, as I've mentioned, has done some very good tutorial videos. So one of the things that I've taken heed of from him is that you should never, where possible, use your P command to lock your landing gears. So what I'm going to do, and also same goes with the connector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this into the hotbar, and I'm going to go switch lock, and then get our connector and do the same, switch lock. And then also go into your K menu, and I hate how this used to be the case. It used to default to auto lock, and it still does. And well, I hate it, but I understand why it's done that way. It's so that it makes shipbuilding easier. Alright, so here we go. Here's the big initial test. 3, 2, 1. More than enough lift. More than enough lift, and it's barely using any hydrogen at all, which is great. So now I need to line up our connector. Now to do that, probably going to have to reposition our landing gear, actually, to be honest. So I'm going to hop out very quickly, grind this off, and we'll reposition it to another location once we've got it locked onto the connector. So yeah, barely using any hydrogen. This is great. It's probably using it from the oxygen generator, to be honest. I think that's lined up pretty well. It's still got a bit of strength to it, so you can see why I turned it down. So if we hit 8, so we're now locked on. So it's only got 17 hours of power, but that's because it's charging from the batteries on the base. So now, if we hit our inventory, we did use 2k of ice, but that's fine. I'm quite okay with that. And the Gatling guns have filled up, started filling up. So what we're going to do now is hop out. So we can do the rest of the work on this ship from the connector. So that will be right okay. I think this is going to be a good little ship. Yeah, I think I'm going to be rather happy with it. So we'll let that charge, and now what we'll do, I'll make sure I hold on to this uranium. Actually, I won't hold on to the uranium. You know what I'll do with it? I'll put it in to the flight seat here. So it shouldn't go anywhere. Just have to remember that's where I put it. So let's double check. Yeah, hydrogen is down to 91%. So we may as well get a new bottle. In fact, I'm going to move this. I'll put it into... Actually, I'll put it into my inventory for now. There we go. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit of mining. That took me a rather long time, which I'm not overly... actually, I'll put you there. Yeah, I wasn't overly excited about having to do that, but it needed to be done. The other thing that needs to be done is some magnesium mining. So I do need to go get a bit more of that. So yeah, that should only take a couple of trips. So we'll go do that now. Where's my hole? There it is. Going down the hole. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of ammo before we go up. And at least start working on... Oh, there we go. We're full already. Yeah, and at least start working on a skin for it. Because I have noticed some people are fine with just a basic look, you know, a basic ship with just all the functional blocks and not any skin for it. But I'm a sucker for both engineering, or rather over-engineering, to be more accurate, and architecture as well, because I am a sucker for a pretty ship. So I will be doing that. Let's just type it, make it easy. Type in refinery, put some of that in there. We're going to get another load. So yeah, one of the good things, the really good things, in my humble opinion, about the update is that magnesium's no longer like an optional thing. It's rather critical now. So you really need to make sure you have a decent ammunition supply. If you fail to do so, at your own risk, and probably at your own peril. So I don't want to go that way. I want to go towards the 3-ohm signals. Now there was a little bit of an antenna bug, but it was a very easy workaround. All I had to do was... what's that? It's an unknown signal. Okay. All I had to do was rename the antenna, and then type in something into the HUD display. on under the antenna and then delete it, and it seemed to have corrected itself. So very easy fix. Okay, yeah, we'll do the same again. REF, type that in. So we've got 49 magnesium now. Should be more than enough. So we go into production, and let's pump out another 100 of these. Okay. So while it's doing that, we can keep working on our ship. And so I'll get some steel plates and start working on the outer skin. So what we want to do is line these up. Whoops. Okay. So we can't put anything here, but that's not going to be a problem. We can put stuff in between here, which will be good. So we'll start with that, and then put something there. Give it a bit of structure. Make sure it's at least a little bit protected. Oh God, okay. So we can't put anything in there. We can put stuff like that. And then we'll do the same at this end. Beautiful. Ah, we can put stuff under there though. And we want to make sure we don't cover up too much, because then we're just going to have to grind stuff down again just to be able to get to it. So that's probably a good start, and we can weld those up. So we're doing just their main structure. It's not going to look pretty at first, but it'll get there. Now, wondering if so what I could do, we could stick a couple of solar panels right on the end. I wonder how that would look actually. You'd kind of stick them like it's not gonna, it doesn't want to play ball. Right, so what if we try this side? Okay. It will stick there. Which kinda wouldn't look too bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, a couple of solar panels. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to play ball. What if we do this? Hey, okay. Because it wants to stick it down there. I don't want it to stick down there. I want it to stick up a bit. So what if, okay, here's what we do. Fix your little red wagon. There we go. Beautiful. So take that off, and it's still stuck. So we'll need, for those, we only need 8 solar cells each. Well, that's handy. Do we already have them? We do. That's definitely handy. Well, we may as well put those steel plates into it. I mean, they're kind of for looks too. To kind of make little solar fins, I guess. I think that'll be a rather cool look. If it's not, I can always reposition them. Alrighty. So now, I need to go grab those solar panels, solar cells. So do I have enough room? I have enough room for 6. That's okay, because they're just there. And solar cells kind of make for a rather handy target, I guess you could say, because the AI like to target your solar cells for some unknown bloody reason. Do we need motors? No, it's computers. Yeah. I think we need girders, that's what we needed. And bulletproof glass. So we might have some
energy low.
Oh yes, yes, yes. We might have some. No, we don't have girders. Let's put these back for a moment. And we need magnesium powder. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, we need to go mining. 39.1 kilograms. Wait a sec. What's going on here? Are we at a nickel? No? Iron. We're out of iron. Oh, no, not ionic. Iron. Yeah, we're out of iron. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, let's have a look. How many steel plates have I got? Heaps. So let's disassemble 500 of those. And while it's doing that, we'll go get some energy. So what else do we need? Oh yes, we need girders and bulletproof glass. This is going to be taking a little while though. Unfortunate. So while we're doing that, let's go to the show connected. What? There's nothing connected to it. Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, Gatling turret 8. We might as well put all that we can in there. So we'll type in NATO. Just pump them all in. So we've got plenty of ammunition. Whoops. That was dumb. dear. So, hang on. Let's put 7 back in there. Fill these up. Fill that up. There we go. So, I think we can stop doing this now. Go back to assembling. And now we have enough. Good, good. Alright, well. This is coming along nicely. I think that is the perfect place to leave this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you can join me for the next one when we make our ship look a little bit prettier before we take it out. Until then, take it easy folks, and bye for now.